And we're going live in
Oh, yeah.
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
and
1. Just it.
It's on you, brother.
It's showtime.
So this is Miami County TV Live on MCTV Channel 22, Southern Link Communications. We're here at the Miami County, Kansas. Where am I going with that? We're here at the Southern Link Studios in Palo, Kansas. And my brother Ty Russell, Paul Michael Davis, here to talk about some of the upcoming things, up to date news stories, whatever. And Ty, take it away, buddy.
Hey, and if y'all notice, I'm letting y'all see my soul today. I don't have my shades on because the screw fell out of the lens and it's hanging down. I thought to myself, maybe I'll just wear them like that. And everybody out there be saying, I wonder if he knows that the lens is hanging down.
All right, Ty. So
what's up, man?
Let's say first thing. Let's go local. Let's talk about the shooting range.
What about the shooting range?
Well, I guess there's a debate on the shooting range.
Really? I've not heard about this.
Well, it's a shooting range in Fontana. I thought they were talking a while ago about doing a shooting range.
It's like a public shooting range?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Doing a shooting range up in Hillsdale Lake. And I guess now they're talking about putting one in Fontana.
Yeah.
And
that reminds me, while I'm thinking about it, did you hear the other day when those folks tried to rob the?
Yeah.
Honestly, man, what are you thinking? You try to rob a gun store. Jeez. Yeah, the dude went down, man. That's too bad, Jeez.
Well, coming back to the shooting range,
okay, the shooting range.
We have
in Fontana.
Fontana says it
is it like
the proposed private shooting club, which would be called Mid America Shooting Center, located at 377th Street at Lone Elm, by the Meridazine.
Oh, is that like past Block and back in the river bottom?
I think it's a little bit south.
South of Block and back to the west a little bit.
So, boom.
We used to go hunting back in there.
I guess the applicants for the shooting range withdrew the plan before it went in front of the county commissioners. And Brother Ty, you have to forgive me, man. My neck is sore, man. I pulled my neck today playing with my kids. And that's not good. You ever done that?
Actually, would. Man.
What was that about?
Oh, well, the first one was I walked out of my shack and tripped over this log that was laying there, and it pitched dark, And so and then me and my mom's walking up to the house, and I'm talking to her and going up the steps, and I just missed that last step. Pow! Face down the concrete. What
I can't imagine that.
Third.
Obviously Paris.
So what about the shooting range?
And that's all I got for it.
I thought he was really going somewhere with that.
Well, I'm not going nowhere. I'm trying to give you something to rain on. So what do you think about that? I mean, about shooting range in the county? I think we need it.
It's all good.
I mean, I don't really have any gosh, I don't know how have any irons in the coal, irons in the fire, because I'm a felon. I can't shoot a gun anyways. So it's yeah, but I mean,
I haven't got mine exposed yet either. So
yeah, I'm kind of Topic here. That's
Yeah, I know, that's kind of silly though, man, because you know they didn't involve
Yeah.
firearms.
But as far as me, I mean, it's I'm just blessed to be here. I'm just blessed to still be. It's
I am too every day.
they can take away that. And if that's the worst that happens to me, then I'm a very, very blessed man, because I think that in my situation, in some senses and some, I deserve more. I should have more. I could have had more. It could be a lot worse. I mean, I'm still breathing.
It can always be worse.
I'm still breathing, so it's all good for me. Let's get off that topic, man. Come on, you're killing me now. Let's talk about something a little less depressing. Let's talk about the
manhole.
Yeah, talk about the manholes. Brother Ty here, when he wants to go on a little rant.
I'm curious, boys and girls.
Tell them about it. You're honored now. It's your show.
And I've experienced this several times in the past. How many of y'all are just tired of jamming your left wheels into that manhole on South Hospital Drive as you're going out of town? Bam!
Because we got more than Paler watching this.
South Hospital Drive, before you go out of town. Last time they redid the street, and they got these manholes, and the last bit farther to the right than the rest, and it's about this much lower than the actual surface of the road. And I actually think I've damaged my pickup.
So who yeah. Where's that pickup? Yeah, I can't. Just too much backlight.
Yeah. No, you can't really see it.
All right. So what do you have to say? If you talk to Jay Whelan. Jay Whelan. He's the city manager.
City manager.
If you talk to him, what would you say? What would you, or Mayor Artie Stubbe?
I would say fix that manhole.
That's all you got is
Simple as that. It's a hazard, dude.
All right. Well, let's switch it up again.
Hey, front end parts cost money, man.
I understand. Yeah. So is that, I mean, anything else about the manhole?
That's really about it. I mean, anybody that travels down Hospital Drive, going out of town, I know they've done it. I know they've been there, ain't you?
Well, see, I thought you had more with that. I thought you get loud and grumpy and belligerent and just tell them where they can take that.
Now, you know what? If I had a dash cam, and that's another thing we need to talk about.
The preacher, brother, preach.
I think we need a stealth cam on the dash. Montgomery County Live stealth cam.
You GoPro.
You get lots of trouble with that. I bet.
See, that's not what we want. The type we want. Trying to avoid the trouble.
Yeah, we don't want to stir things up.
No, that'd be ludicrous. That'd be.
We gotta live here.
Exactly. I mean, we don't want to. I don't want to.
It is sometimes.
It's true.
See, I grew up here in the 60s and 70s when things were just what am I trying to say? Simpler in the simpler time.
Simpler time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone say you still growing up here, Ty.
Old Paola. Remember mentioning Old Paola? And you Old Paolans know who you are.
So you I mean, I know you don't like to call out names, but
no.
Can you at least shout out who used to live in Old Paola?
Oh man,
a bunch of them I know, but
yeah. Go to Daryl's Last Resort on a Friday night. Man. I really know a bunch of them in there.
A whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So okay, let's switch for a second. For a split second, let's switch away from.
Get serious.
Yeah, be serious. Let's talk about your president. talking about the big to do about him not being in France for the
Oh,
for the
and I always want to
national.
grab about his tariff on tires.
Do what?
I'm trying to buy tires for my pickup, man. I can't find a deal. You know, you used to be I could buy a blemish for $50. You know,
Well, you can go to one of the MCTV clients. You can go to Hill Auto Care.
yeah.
You can go to a Miami County Auto with Bill Leach. Bill Leach said that he has more tires than anybody in the county.
Try to find a set of 14s out there for my Dodge Dynasty.
Go talk to him.
Well, I haven't
Or
been out
go
there.
talk to McLean Auto.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's got some.
I'm pretty confident that we can take care of you
Somebody's
right now.
got a deal out there.
I'm pretty confident that we can take care of you right now. We get you set up, good to go, and I can make a phone call right now and get you set up.
Less than $500.
That's some $500.
Actually, I did. I was online today, and I ran it across this place in Olathe, and they had a set of 4 brand new Hancooks, $320.
No.
That's a deal, man.
Tied, but you missed no point though. You gotta keep
They-
it local.
Can they do better than that?
I bet they can.
Okay.
And I bet if they can't, the gas you spend, even though prices are down a little bit, the gas you spend to go up there and spend it, if it either be less or not that much more.
We'll
Plus
see
you
about
spend your
that.
tax dollars in Paola in Miami County. Yeah, see this on you. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, folks. You look at this face right here. Tyrone Russell.
If I got, do I have anything to say about where our tax dollars are going?
Talk about it then.
We need to upgrade the holding cell in Miami County Jail.
we just talked about that.
Yeah,
So tell the folks why we need to
that
upgrade
was
the.
not good.
Tell them about why we need to upgrade the cell or upgrade the holding cell. A lot of people said, well, they get ready to build a new cell.
All I did was have my driver's license suspended because I forgot to pay a seatbelt ticket when I was ill.
When you're ill.
Yeah, I got this seatbelt ticket in over in Ottawa, and it's $10 ticket, man.
Mhm.
And that's when right before I went in the hospital and everything.
Mhm.
And I just forgot about it, you know, just slipped my mind. So
So it was an honest mistake.
yeah, so one night I get pulled over, and I'm really not sure why I did. But I didn't realize that driving on a suspended license was such a serious offense. But
All right. Well,
um,
a lot of people lives could have been saved if or can be saved. I mean, it's a lot less people drove and drive on. I'm sorry, a lot less people drove and much I mean, I'm just completely off my field.
well, you know, I don't know. Like I said, my license was suspended because I didn't pay a $10 seatbelt ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
But back to the whole tax dollars. Well, we're trying to. I guess they just had the groundbreaking for the new county jail at the administration.
well,
building
hopefully
on
they'll
campus.
upgrade. Hopefully they'll make some upgrades. Dude, I had a suspended driver's license, but I spent 10 hours in the holding cell, laying on a pad this thick on a concrete floor, in, you know, who knows how many past
Well,
perpetrators' residue.
And I hope you learned your lesson.
I did. I'll never do that again. I'm not a bad guy. Everybody knows. Everybody knows I'm not really a bad guy.
Mm-hmm. Keep on preaching the choir.
I've been here a long time, man.
So it's okay. So going back to old Paola,
Mhm.
what is the biggest change
I miss
between
Danny Morgan.
Sheriff?
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy. Nothing in his prisons on him. I don't know. I do have law enforcement. That's not my thing. They take a lot of heat. You know, and there's been lots of times when I've been pulled to the side and What are you doing? Just going home, man.
Just driving.
I'm just going home.
So, all right. So back to the government, the big picture.
Okay.
Let's go. Obviously, people are talking about like crazy and all of them
I say,
about open or Kerry or the
oh, they didn't
sort of
go and show their support.
yeah, they sent some lady over there.
Some
That they know her name.
hey, no,
I'm sure some people do know her name, but not me.
I wouldn't even know the vice president's name if I hadn't heard it here just in the last few days.
Who's that?
Isn't
I'm just kidding. Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden.
But he's I don't know. So what do you think about that? What I mean? Oh, but that's
You know, that directly affects.
nothing.
No, not really. I mean, you go on about it all day long, or not say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's not going to change a thing.
Well, then, yeah, let's do something else. Let's talk about last night. Last night on MCTV, Channel 22, Suddenlink Communications ever live for Baylor versus Eagle Panthers,
Mhm.
and it's a good game though. All the way down the end, lost by 2. And that's just that's just a little bit about what's to come for MCTV on Channel 22. Live TV, live sporting events, live any event in Miami County.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting.
I'm not a huge sports fan, but
I thought you were about to say I'm not a huge MCTV
a lot of people are.
So okay, so what's something you want to see live?
Let's see. Man, you should have caught me and Inky jamming at Daryl's last Friday night with Earl the karaoke guy and Bobby Thompson, guitar man.
Phone call away.
And
Yeah. See this?
mhm.
Phone call. Smoke signal, Morse code, something. We can do it. But, so how many people were down there?
Oh, the place wasn't packed by no means. But Earl Swisher, I believe that's his last name. He does karaoke around the area.
And is it karaoke or is it karaoke?
No, it's karaoke. Karaoke.
What's that, Michelle?
What? Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Yeah, she knows what you're talking about.
Karaoke.
Yeah. I met Earl years ago down at the Lane Tavern,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a little band that he plays in also. But and I didn't even know they was there, but I stumbled into Daryl's there last Friday night, and with my oldest friend in this world, Inky. You remember I sang happy birthday to him and Elvis.
Yeah. Well, I got a question. I mean, when's Inky gonna come on the show?
Well,
We want Inky here now. Give him a call.
When we decide to do a live shoot on a jam session, wherever it might be.
We might have to. Man.
These things just, that, you know, you don't plan them, they just pop up, you know.
Well,
You-
yeah, well, we're just, gosh, out of the blue, just we're playing it, but not playing it. I
yeah.
don't know how it's gonna work, but it sounds good.
What?
Yeah, exactly. So, well, real quick, I just saw a story.
Actually, those are the best.
We're looking to see what's trending here in Miami County. Didn't even bring it up. I forgot all about it. The 52-year-old man in Spring Hill killed his roommate.
Yeah,
You read that?
I've seen that, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know,
You're going to kill a roommate?
yeah, I was 68, some fella from Greeley.
Really?
Yeah, about my age.
Oh no, I did just see that. The guy hit by a
I didn't
Walmart.
recognize the name, actually.
Got hit by a Walmart truck.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Was
It was a big truck.
Yeah, Walmart truck.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Who hit who?
I'll find out for you. Give me a second. Talk to the camera. All right. talk to them. You're on live with them. So tell us a quick little anecdote about Old Paola.
Old
While I'm
Paola.
looking this up, right?
Oh, shucks, man. You know, I did it again, left my notebook in the truck.
Well, go get it.
I'm always doing that. Oh, there ain't that much in it. But you know, anything about Old Paola, you could ask me anything. You ask me anything about Old Paola.
Tell us a good story about Old Paola.
Oh,
No, can't have no dead air now. I got to keep talking.
gosh, we had lots of fun. I know that. One highlight is Halloween in Old Paola. For example, if you went up on the square on Halloween in Old Paola, you better be armed, dude.
What was that?
You better have your carton of eggs and your rolls and your case of Charmin and everything else, because it was open season up on the square on Halloween in Old Paola.
All right. Oh well, is that the you go on with the anecdote?
Just the fact that that there's, in those days, man, it was on the weekends, traffic, you know, bumper to bumper, both directions. It seems to me like there for a while they made it one way around there. I might be thinking of something else, but seems to me like they did make it one way there for a while.
Huh?
But oh man, you know, it's really hard to speculate how many entire families, you know, were spawned from interaction on the square.
Switch topic. Put muzzle on. All right, let's talk about this. As reported by Brian McCauley with the Miami County Republic, a 55-year-old Greeley man was killed early Wednesday morning in a head-on collision on Kansas Highway 68 east of U.S. Highway 169.
You know, this traffic thing.
According to a Kansas Highway Patrol report, Gerald L. Wilkin. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, I didn't recognize.
I know. Oh my God, I know.
Do you know him?
I know his daughter.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Actually, I got family.
Driving in 1998. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Gerald Wilkin, 55 of Greeley, was driving a 1998 Ford F-250 pickup truck west on K68 about 1.5 miles east of US 169 at 12:20 a.m. Wednesday when his vehicle went left of center for an unknown reason and hit a 2011 Walmart tractor trailer driven by a 50-year-old man, Franklin W. Britton of Salina. Wilkin, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt, was pronounced dead at the scene. God bless America. Britton, who was wearing a seatbelt, was injured and was taken to Overland Park Regional Medical Center. A portion of K68 was closed after the accident while officials worked to clear the scene.
What time that happened?
God bless America. That's early, I'm sure. In the morning.
Wee hours in the morning.
Yeah. I'm sorry, no. 12,
Scenario that comes to mind. Probably on his way to work, you know, probably dead tired.
12:20 a.m.
4:20?
12:20 a.m.
12:20 a.m.
Well, like, God, that's America.
Maybe he just got off the midnight shift and was.
Oh, wow.
Well,
that's dangerous. Well, still, it wasn't so much dangerous.
Anybody that's seen my last deal on here, or the solo deal,
solo act.
Yeah, I went on about the traffic thing quite a bit. You know, you just can't be too careful, man.
No.
You can't be.
Something like that. I mean, gosh, you just yes. Wow. Yeah, and this is, I mean, not nobody knows. But I mean, did he fall asleep? I mean, what happened? But it's just a horrible, tragic thing. It doesn't matter what happened.
That would be my guess.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay, that's
so you know.
I don't know him, but I know his daughter.
Really?
His daughter actually used to, be involved with the company, with MCTV.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's kind of close to home, I guess.
Yeah. Let's go back to Paola. Let's talk about this. MCTV Live, MCTVlive.com, more or less is going to be doing the Lewisburg High School basketball game live.
That's Lewisburg.
It's actually Lewisburg and DeSoto at Lewisburg High School. That will be on MCTVlive.com. MCTVlive.com/Lewisburg KS Live. That will be Friday at 7 o'clock. The next week is a huge week for MCTV. It's busy. I'm going with Paola down to the Burlington Invitational basketball tournament Tuesday, and then coming back here for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Spring Hill for the Spring Hill Invitational. Spring Hill, and that will be Spring Hill, Lewisburg, Osawatomie, and everybody else but Paola. Then going back down to Burlington if Paola makes it through to the final game on Saturday for the Burlington Invitational Final. And wow, craziness. But
what's the league called now? Front. No.
Pioneer League.
Well, it was Pioneer League when I was in school, but I think they're in like a different one.
I think it's Front Frontier. I think
Front
Frontier.
Or well.
Frontier.
No, I think the Frontier League is smaller than the Pioneer League.
You're confused.
Because they're playing. When I was at school, we didn't play Ottawa and Olathe and some of the bigger towns. It was all we had DeSoto, Lewisburg, Rona. Yeah, I don't think we never. I don't think Lewisburg was in the smaller. Was in the smaller league than us. Osawatomie, of course, DeSoto, Lansing, Tonganoxie, Gardner.
Yeah, I think it's the Frontier League.
Maybe it is. And I think we were 3A back then. I thought Frontier was like 2A or something. Maybe I might have
Frontier League with Baldwin, Paola, Ottawa, Eudora, Spring Hill, Lewisburg, and DeSoto. And right now, let's just check out the league standings. We have we've got Baldwin in first with the league record of 5-1, overall record of 6-4. Paola is 4-2 in league, 7-4 overall. Ottawa is 3-3 league, 6-4 overall. Let's go with the ones that matter. Spring Hill is 3-3, 4-6 overall. Lewisburg is 2-4, 3-6 overall. Like I said, we will be at the Lewisburg high school on Friday. That'll be live on mctvlive.com/Lewisburg KS Live. Next, the Spring Hill Invitational, and then it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. So what you got next, everybody?
I'm glad I'm not a reporter.
So me too. See what else we got. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. We about done.
Let's see. Man, I had something on my mind and I forget. Oh man, there's a rash of kids dying in these drive-by shootings, man. Notice that? Here in like the last month or so, or two, or whatever.
Local?
No, in Kansas City.
Actually, that's a whole nother world. That's a whole nother operation.
Well, you know, and that, of course that's been going on, but it just seems like lately, man, there's been just a rash of this, and it just, yeah, like I said on my Facebook page, I take it with a grain of salt, but that 7-month-old little boy that got killed here just a while back, just they showed a picture of him and this huge grin on his face, and it just reminded me so much of my grandson that I'm not, you know.
And how old is your grandson?
He's 4. I mean, this little kid was only like 7 months old or something like that.
He's here in Paler?
No, this is in not exactly sure. Kansas, on the Kansas, Wyandotte County, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could be wrong. It might have been on the Missouri side. I don't really remember. But it just seems like there's been a unusually I'm trying to say a higher
death rate.
Yeah, lately of these kids getting killed in these drive-bys.
Yeah, it's I mean, as far as I know, it's been like that for a while.
Well, yeah, but just in the last month.
But see, the thing about it is that I can't even talk now. Thanks. The thing about it is that I
put your gun out there.
Yeah, there you go. Wyandotte, I mean, I'm so involved in everything else in so many different counties in Miami County. But I'm sure if you just focus, if you got some meat in the game, you got family up there, you see them more, especially as kids.
Well, not that I got any family up there.
Skin in the game.
I used to actually did a lot of stuff for Habitat for Humanity. He was actually from Wyandotte County, but we spent several weeks up there doing improvements here and there, and got to, you get to know some of the people in the neighborhood, for the most part, most of the folks I talked to were just pretty happy about all the improvements that we were making up there. But there ain't probably any day that goes by, something don't go down.
Man, I'm looking at the new jail.
So yeah, and this is going to be where the Mason.
This is where the administration building is underneath it. I think.
What now?
Administration in the courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess what's going to look like.
Well, didn't they buy the?
Did they?
I think they did.
We're supposed to be in the know on this stuff. So
I was thinking they was going to build it there on the lot where the Masons Lodge is now. That was my understanding.
Yeah, sales tax to fund the project in 2013. Yeah, we got the new jail will be built on the parking lot south of the Miami County Administration Building. So south.
Just directly south?
Yeah.
But it seems to me like they purchased that lot that Mason lodges on too.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the preliminary floor plans. Preliminary floor plans show 3 levels and about 44,000 square feet, a ground floor, a first floor, a second floor. The facility will include a sally port enclosed by a fence to give deputies a secure place to transfer inmates and suspects into in and out of the jail. Other features include an elevator with a tunnel. Elevator leading straight to a tunnel. This will be used to transfer inmates from their second floor holding cells across the street.
Oh, did it say anything about modern holding cells?
It says transfer inmates from their second floor holding cells. For you, buddy. Just for you right there. Across the street. Across the street to the Miami County Courthouse for hearings, a dispatch station, emergency operations room, community room, evidence room, conference room, locker rooms, exam rooms, program room, a bedroom for a tie.
A what?
A bedroom for Tyrone Russell. A visitation room is also in the plans, and 96 beds.
96 beds.
Yeah, that's big time.
Yeah, well, I mean, they need it, you know, really. I mean, actually, I remember going on a tour of the jail, the present jail, when they built it in 1967, I believe.
What?
I was 7 years old.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I remember the old jail before that. It was a big 2-story, scary-looking brick structure, you know, flat roof.
Yeah.
It was in where the parking lot is now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
just
wow.
to the west
to the
there.
west of the, so.
Mhm.
No kidding.
There's a piece of old pail for you.
I want to see a picture of that. That's your job, Ty, to go out and get us pictures of the old pail that you talk
I'm
about.
telling you, man, dash cam.
Dash cam, you can't see pictures of the old pail with the dash cam.
Oh, sure can. It'll be detachable.
The detachable, yeah.
Detachable stealth MCTV live stealth cam.
I don't see how that's gonna help us, but it's your party. I'm going to it.
Oh, it might not help us none, but.
All right, so we got to come up in the future. Okay, who are we going to talk to? We need to bring some meat onto the show. Some. I mean, some with the heartbeat besides me and you. We need to get some interviews going. Who should we talk to? If you're out there, if you see this on TV, if you're watching live.
Who's got their finger on the pulse of what's really happening?
I think Michelle Bridges. On the show. I think. No, Michelle. Can we interview you?
I don't have time to do that.
Oh my goodness. All right, so let's talk to. I want to talk to.
I did get some technical support though from Michelle. When you left me here on my own that day, and I just wasn't exactly sure what was going on.
That's all the end of that. So we need a shout out to Michelle Bridges, the office manager here at the Southern Link Studios.
The one who really runs the show.
The one who really runs the show.
That's right.
All right, so okay, we got some things coming up. Hot dog. All right, we got I'm not even sure what I did with the papers, but we've got the 30. Okay, I'm sorry. This Saturday we have the We've Got Talent. It's it used to be formerly known as the Baylor's Got Talent.
Yeah, and where's that at?
Now it's called We've Got Talent. It's at 6:30 at the middle school.
Oh, the middle school.
Yeah, this Saturday. And then we have, gosh, I should have brought my papers. Then we have on the 31st is the Kansas Day Business Expo at the high school, Halo High School. Then we have, before that, though, on the 27th, Tuesday morning, I believe, is the the State of the City breakfast at the town square events, and we will be there. All of those.
State of the City, is that what this was?
It's kind of like the State of the Union.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
talking about just,
So who's
with the government, local government. Sure, talk about the jail. Sure, talk about the county commissioners that just got sworn in.
who's the keynote speaker?
Gosh, I mean, they got the mayor.
I'll tell you, okay, here's a piece of old pail for you.
I'm talking now. Yeah, you asked me.
Well, I'll forget, man.
I'm answering that. Go ahead. No, I won't forget.
My grandma done artist Toothville's ironing for years and years and years. Yeah. There's an old pail of trivia for you.
All right, let's get back to
Hey, I just thought I'd mention it.
that. That works for me though.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to where are we? Let's go back to the State of the Union and State of the City address at the town square events. I believe it's 7:30 in the morning, maybe 6:30. Tuesday, the 27th. I'm sure I'll have the Judy Welter.
Who?
Judy Welter is the superintendent of the school system here in
I guess I need to do some local research. I almost have it now.
You got
In the here and now.
You're like the voice of the county now.
I'm the voice of old pail, man.
You're the only voice. Oh my God! Let me see.
Old
Pail.
old Miami County.
So let's talk about at the other speakers will be the mayor, the city manager, Jay Whelan. Sorry about that, Jay. Who else? I went there last year. We actually, like I said, this year that will be on TV. The Kansas State Business Expo will be on TV. Will be on TV. Where you at?
Silence says, fix that man.
So let's go. Well, I think it's about it, buddy.
Dude, that's it. That's all they did.
And the show will be back on Friday.
Time is it?
It's almost time to pick up your son. Or pick up your grandson.
No, I don't think I have to pick him up today, but I've got to be back on duty at 4.
It's 2:46.
Huh?
2:46.
Oh.
2:46 on the watch. The time to chill, got a date. Can't be late.
I'm gonna time to
Well,
grab back to you before I go to work.
let's remind people where they can watch this at. You can watch this at where can they watch this at? They can watch.
Every time I try to log on to MCTV Live,
Well, we're gonna fix that right now. Okay, it's simple, it's easy. It's the way to be. It's mctvlive.com/Miami County Live.
you got to type all that out.
I'm gonna sock you up. I tell you what.
Hey, man.
Okay, well you don't have to type it out.
When I want to get on Yahoo, all I got to do is press the Y.
Okay, just go to Facebook, go to Miami County KS. Oh my gosh, yeah, Miami County KS TV Live, or go to MCTV Live on our Facebook page. Check it out, and you'll see a link there for the show. Go check it out live. You watch it anytime you want because this is archived on it. But check it out live at about roughly 1:30, right? About like 1:30ish on Fridays. And then,
I'm sure on roller derby.
oh my gosh. All right, so here we go again. This is Paul Michael Davis. This is MCTVLive.com. MCTV. The show is called Miami County Live.
We need to catch your name.
My name?
No, we need to catch your name.
Catch your name? We'll Tyler Lewis.
I'll think on
That's all right.
this.
So, and also check us out at TweetMCTV for Twitter. Hit us up with all your questions. Go to.
So has there been any feedback Anywhere?
A little bit.
That's what I'm wondering, you know.
Well, we only had 2 shows on, so
Well, yeah,
we
but
don't have time for me to get feedback going on. So.
I'm sure somebody out there would like to just give me the old one too.
I don't know. I don't know, partner.
Well, you know, when you get to
Text, I don't know.
talking about people's driving habits, you know, some people get a little.
We ain't talking about nobody.
You don't tell Americans how to drive.
You won't mention names though.
No.
So nobody's gonna deny it and say it's somebody else. So maybe you're calling out people's names first.
Yeah, I think that's just the right thing to do.
All right, so Friday, 1:30ish, live. Takes on the TV that night. You can hear Ty here calling out names. That's it. That's all we got, man. This is Paul Michael Davis, mctvlive.com, Miami County Live. Okay, but before we go, you say you want to call out a catchier name.
No, we'll think about it.
All right, we'll think
We'll
about
think
it.
about it.
All right, and if you hear anything fancy, if you think something fancy, look us up on Facebook, all right? At TweetMCTV on your Twitter account. We'll go from there. That's all I got, Ty. Say bye.